We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Cincinnati Reds. The Reds have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Brian Barrios will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Third, the right fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Eddie James, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday.
Hey, she didn't rip it there.
First delivery to him on the way.
Hey!
And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, we had eyeballs on yesterday's game. They were able to win that one. They're playing really focused right now, and if they execute like yesterday, I don't see any reason why they don't win today's game.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Now in the box, number 25. And now the Reds look to push more across the plate in the opening frame. A throw behind the runner at second, and they got him. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another.
Malcolm Nunez.
Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here.
Oh, that swing has to feel good right there. If you look at the numbers, this guy does not give up many long balls. To take him deep in this spot certainly is huge.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Eddie James, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Put a rip into one. Put a rip into one right here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that one is gone. So a 3-run shot to right center field. 38th home run of the season for him. And it stakes the Reds to a 4-2 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Adrian Hauser. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And now a pitch on the way. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2. Ready for another chance? Eddie James, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And this one bounds around against the wall. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. So a two-out double here gives him some new life here in this fifth inning. And as we take a look at the Reds' leaders in that category, you can see his name tops the chart. Now at the plate, number 25, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Hey, it's your pitch. Drive it deep. Here we go, baby.
The 2-1 home. And the runner's breaking for third. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And that is off the wall. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. Two well-hit back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do today.
At the plate, Tyler Callahan will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Heading out towards shallow right, James will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, and the deficit remains 5-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Clark Schmidt will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Davy Grion will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
And batting 9. Number 73.
Digging in, Eddie James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Smoked on the ground left side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that you said it, Dero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. James aboard here at first with nobody out. He's running in there. Now the throw. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Spinning a throw back to second. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
5-2 the final score tonight. Cincinnati led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Brian Barrios earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Phil Maton closes the door for the save, his 23rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 5 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 15 runners on base.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Cincinnati Reds. The Reds aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Tom Lim will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, Matt. And one of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
Now at the plate, Eddie James.
Batting
No
third.
one aboard for him,
The
and
right
two
fielder,
gone here in the first.
Eddie James.
Here's the
Hey,
pitch.
stay hot now.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired. And inning. Standing in, Tyler Callahan. And he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Hernandez has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out. Leading off the inning, Andrew Kisner, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Andrew Kisner.
Heading out towards shallow right. James is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Skied into very shallow right.
You got it.
James will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Eddie James. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. He pulls this one into right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. All ready to go in the top of the fifth, and set to go is the second baseman, Tyler Callahan. Pulled toward right center field. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases.
Cut it, cut it. No
And he
running,
is
no
into
running.
second base with a leadoff double. So a ringing double here to kick off inning number 5. And as we take a look there at the Cards. The next to bat for St. Louis, Andrew Kisner. He flew out in his last at bat.
Yeah, give me the same at bat. As you stride to the plate right here, give me the same execution. Just get something in the air. You got a chance to take the lead right here. Don't try and do any more.
And the tag will be too late as they take the lead now at 2-1.
That was a good.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go is the switch hitting outfielder, Eddie James. Hard hit ball to second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
No one better.
The 3-1, and he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
First baseman, Dan Schwarber.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Witt backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. And in the end, the tag appears to have been a bluff. He's back to second. At the plate, Rhys Hines, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher, you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Now batting, catcher.
Now both runners are breaking. Into center field, line drive base hit. The relay, throw to second, and he's out. But 1 run does come in to score on the play before the inning comes to an end. It's a run on 2 hits here for Cincinnati. Stepping up now, Malcolm Nunez, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. And he pops it up. Hernandez is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So only one hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. Not too. Jordan Hicks is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 12, Jordan Hicks.
Digging in the switch hitter, Eddie James. He singled his last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Hard liner to center field. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning.
Boy, talk about hitting into. Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The St. Louis Cardinals came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Felipe Maraville gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Ryan Helsley earns the save out of the bullpen, his 3rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 3